How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Mo.
I'm Adri.
And today we are trying take 2 of our Extra Life tabletop gameplay. We realized after 2 hours we had no microphone going, and that is no bueno for people coming to watch the YouTube or the stream, I'm guessing. I'm sorry it took 2 hours, and it's because we usually don't have many people in chat, or the people that came into chat weren't nice enough to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of sad. But that gave us a good example of how this plays. So what we are playing, if you can see in front of us, we are playing the Rise of the Red Skull, a key campaign, in our attempt to defeat Red Skull and Hydra. Now, there are a few differences in the campaign mode, of course. They recommend that you keep the same player, so you keep the same characters. We're doing that to some degree, and in the unboxing video that will go up later, I kind of explained this, but that didn't go up because we started the live stream, which now was a complete failure, and we would have had time to do it. Plus, we would have been able to schedule, because we realize this is probably going to take us about 5 hours. We thought it was going to take probably closer to 10. But I digress. What we're doing with the heroes is Steve Rogers will stay, so good old Captain America. He will be in every single one, because we're basically playing this as though Captain America is recruiting the different Avengers and members of S.H.I.E.L.D. to take on Hydra and the Red Skull. So, of course, we're going to start out with one of the heroes from the box, which is Hawkeye, Clint Barton. So there we go. We got Clint. Weapon of choice. I basically get to search my deck and get my bow. And then on this side, quick draw, I can exhaust my bow and basically ready... I can exhaust Hawkeye and ready my bow. I was going to say it the other way around. I can exhaust my bow to ready Hawkeye. No, it's the other way around. And that's because a lot of his actions don't involve him shooting, but shooting arrows, which exhaust my bow. The other main difference that we're doing is due to time, we are going to be playing Rookie. So we're basically only going to be, I don't know, I was showing that in the rulebook. Rookie mode is not mentioned here. Rookie mode is a new mode that is in the latest rulebook. You can go out to Fantasy Flight Games website to get that. But Rookie mode is you basically just beat the level 1 version of the villains. So the first one we have is Crossbones in level 1. So basically when he has a weapon attached, which is what this extra deck is that we're going to go over, he basically gets piercing, which means that he goes through toughness cards. The other two versions just give him more hit points, more attack and thwart, and then he also gets this extra when revealed. He's going to do something to us, but of course, we won't play these two because they are for the standard and expert mode, which we're not going to have time to play for you guys if we want to get through the whole campaign. Now, with that said, of course, guys, this is not a how to play. This is us playing and most likely making mistakes, most likely to our own detriment, right? We always make a mistake of a rule that would have made the game easier. Yeah. But we do have practice now. We made it through Crossbones. We made it through Absorbing Man. We were about to start Taskmaster when we realized the error of not having a microphone. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this, and then we'll go through the setup of the villain. So each one comes with a comic. So it is starting off. We're not going to read this because we read it the first time, but there really isn't a reason because when I read this, it's going to tell you what happens here. But basically, you can see that Nick Fury's calling. He's saying something bad's going down. And I'm going to read the scenario to tell you what that badness is. And I see the microphone moving. We did not. I should have done that as soon as we were doing the intro.
I normally check that too. I don't know what happened today.
Oh, I don't know either. But no, I mean, even when we were just restarted, I didn't check the microphone. That was the first time I looked and saw the microphone.
This time, yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into what this is. So Crossbones is attacking the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains, said it right that time, with a small army of Hydra troops. The S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers stationed there fight desperately to protect the facility, but they are being overwhelmed by Hydra's Blitzkrieg assault. You need your help to stop Crossbones from capturing the experimental weapons being developed in the Pegasus labs. So, we're playing, of course, regular or rookie mode, and it doesn't mention here, but we need Crossbones. We have the attack on Mount Athena, and then we had to add a lot of decks. You do not, if you have sleeves, you actually don't have enough sleeves to sleeve everything. I think we were one short, which is really sad. So this time we decided not to put the weapons in sleeves. We'll put them in sleeves if he happens to get them. But we need his weapon set. We need the Weapon Master set, the Hydro Assault set, the Legions of Hydra set, which is in the standard box, and the standard box, which is, or the standard set, which is in the core box as well. Now, one thing there is when you're playing the campaign, you will use Hydra Assault, whereas on his card it says use Hydra Patrol. So that is a incorrect on the card. Now, of course, if you're playing just skirmish mode where you're just going to do the one guy, you could, of course, go ahead and put that in there. But that is everything. So setup, we each have our identity. And then if we have victory, we're going to get us some upgrades. So there are these tech upgrades that we're going to be able to get if we win. We already know which two we want, which is why they're already sleeved. But each one of them is a one-time use that you can use during the campaign to give you some kind of advantage. All right, so let's get Crossbones here, and let's go ahead and get set up for attack on Mount Athena. Now, there are 3 total main schemes in rookie mode. Very unlikely that you're ever going to get past this. Like, I don't even think we really even tried thwarting either time, and we really didn't have much trouble with it going to the next phase. Now, in standard, that might be different, right? But of course, we added that, create the experimental weapons deck, which we did. Flip it over. Crossbones is leading an army of Hydra soldiers in a direct assault on the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So that means he automatically starts with a weapon. So his first weapon. Now these, of course, will continue from campaign to campaign. So any experimental weapon that they get will stay in our deck as we go forward. Now, certain modules do come out of the deck for each villain, and we'll go through that as we switch out. So here is his weapon that he gets. Attached to the villain. Hero action, we have to spend 1 of each resource. That's not as easy as the other one. The other one, I think, was just 1 fighting, right? Mm-hmm. This one, we have to spend 1 of each to discard it. But luckily, it doesn't have any forced action. The first time we played, we had a forced action. This one, he just gets 1+1+1. That's not too bad because he only is at 1. I mean, he's only got 1 of each. If he gets any more weapons, then that might become troublesome. So luckily, we start at 0 threat, but it does go up by 1 per player, which there are 2 of us. So of course, we normally roll our extra life dice, but I'm going to go ahead. We're going to play the same way we did. I'm going to go first, and Audrey will go first, and we'll just switch back and forth. But of course, we are doing this, as we mentioned, for Extra Life Tabletop Week. So there's always a link down below if you would like to donate to the children of Children's Miracle Network. Right now, they definitely need all the help they can get. So yeah. Now, we didn't go over Steve Rogers. Did you want to go over Steve Rogers and Capitan America?
Steve Rogers, reduce the cost of the first life blade each round by 1. And for the setup, search your deck and discard pile for the Captain America's shield, upgrade, and add it to your hand, and then shuffle.
So basically, during setup, Audrey is going to be able to get her shield out.
And Captain America. Action, discard 1 card from your hand to ready Captain America.
Right, 1 per round. So basically, it's I can do this all day from the movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when they're fighting, right? And that comes in really handy. We found that was very handy. It was Audrey basically just defends every time, and then she just readies the next turn. When you're playing rookie, that's probably a smart move, but when you're playing maybe standard, maybe not so much, because instead you could use that ready action to do 2 attacks. Like maybe you have 2 good attacks in your hand. We don't know. So we'll go ahead and draw. So my hand size is 6. And we can discard or mulligan if we choose to. We forgot to do that on the other 2 games. That's a pretty good one. That I don't need. War Machine, I think, is too hard to get out.
New cards.
New cards. You've played that deck twice now, and every time she sees new cards. And that's another disadvantage. Not to say a disadvantage, but that's another thing with rookie mode. You're not going through your whole deck. We never even came close to going through the whole deck. Rookie mode is taking us roughly an hour, but that's, of course, with us talking about our moves and actions. I'd imagine for other people it probably would not be as bad. All right, so I'm mulliganed 2 cards.
I didn't get my shield, so...
All right, so you're going to go ahead and go get your shield. So Audrey's setup ability is to search for her shield and then add it to her hand and then shuffle her deck. Yayo Brick says hello in the chat. Hello, Yayo Brick.
Hello.
Okay, so I get to go first. All right, so let's see if I do Power of Leadership. I can bring Hawkeye out for free. So Power of Leadership. I'm going to get Hawkeye out. So basically, one action, I can exhaust this ally and discard a card from your hand. I deal X damage, where X is the number of resources on that card. So basically, why not? Let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and exhaust her. I'm going to use Genius, which has 2 resources. So that's going to go ahead and get us started off right with 2 damage. All right. And then I'm going to spend a resource. I'm going to spend Goliath, 1 resource, to search for my bow. There is my bow and arrow. Hawkeye's bow. There you go, Hawkeye's bow. Now that's weird though. Like you get to do it for free. Me, I had to actually search for it. Like you get to just get it, right? For me, I had to actually go find it by paying for a resource. Limit once per phase. That's kind of weird too. That you can only do it once per phase. I guess there. Well, yeah, because there are chances where somebody could discard your. They could discard your item, right? There's some cards that make you get rid of it. All right, Hawkeye's bow is a freebie. So I will go ahead and play that. I will go ahead and flip over to Hawkeye. And then, I don't think I want to. I was going to do the tough status, but I think I'd rather do this. Do my upgrade. Exhaust, expert marksman, generate a wild resource for an arrow. So I won't be able to do that yet. I don't remember if these stay. When you exhaust a character, if you exhaust to get a resource, yeah, it says it has to be used for an arrow event. So you basically have to exhaust to get it for the arrow event. Okay. This one here gets +1 attack for each of my arrows. So I'm going to, I guess, attack for 2. Right, so it takes him down to 20. And then I'm going to exhaust my bow because I can't do anything else, which readies Hawkeye. I'm going to exhaust him again for another 2. So down to 18. That is all I can do.
So I am going to have the alter ego action. That's what I have never.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because you're usually not in your alter ego.
So it says...
It's a support.
Yeah.
So exhaust these apartment, draw 1 card, and heal 1 damage. So right now you'd be able to use the draw, but you won't be able to heal, which is fine. You can do that.
Right, can I draw
you can still do it. You don't have to do both. You do as much as you can on the card.
Oh, okay. And then
so you would want to do this first before you start deciding, because you might get a card there you want to play.
So wait, I didn't pay for it, right?
Yeah, pay for it first. Okay.
And now draw the card.
Yeah.
And I want to use the Avengers Tower. I mean, play.
Play Avengers Tower. Okay, using your double. Avenger Tower. Each ally has Avenger. Increase your ally limit by 1. So that's going to get you all your friends.
And then I know I need my shield. I should have done something different and use this for her. Because I don't want to lose my shield.
Well, no, you've got a bunch of cards here. You can just play to play your shield for 1.
No, I wanted to have her up.
Oh. Well, just use one of those zeros then, and to play your shield. You got that freebie card, anyways.
This one.
All right, and then flip to cap. You can't throw your shield until your cap. No, that one gives you defense and retaliate. That's your shield. That gives you
So
defense
you
and
need
retaliate.
this one?
Well, you have to turn into Captain America first.
And then...
Yeah, your shield toss is free. You just exhaust your shield, right? Or no, you put your shield back into your hand. So that does 4 damage to X. X being the number of... Oh, it does say no. It says you have to discard X cards. So you have to discard 1 card to be able to do it. So maybe you don't want to do that right now. Because you said you wanted Agent 13, right? Yeah. So maybe yeah. I was... Lo siento, I was telling you to make moves that probably weren't the moves you wanted to make. Okay. So what do you want to do with Cap?
I want to...
Can't thwart. There's nothing to thwart.
attack.
Attaque. Alright, so you exhaust Cap. Captain America is exhausted. Alright, so that is the end of our turn. So we now... We're supposed to ready first? Yeah, you're supposed to draw first and then ready. Yeah, so... 5. Should be 5 for both of us. 3, 4. Got me some arrows. And then I got me an Avengers Tower. Alright, ready everybody up. Ready, ready, ready. Are you ready, Freddy? Ready, ready? Are we ready for him to beat up on us? Alright, so he gets 2 threat. 2 threat. Alright, so he is going to attack me first for 2+. I only have 1 defense too. Wow, I have like no defense. Did I get anything in here that'll help me defend? No, hero action, interrupt. Villain initiates into... Oh, that's right. Last time I had Mockingbird out. I was like, how did I not take damage last time? And it's because I had Mockingbird out. I can't have her out till next turn. I mean, what's the difference between 1? I'm still at full 9. I'm just gonna take it. Doesn't mean I'm at the full 9 health. 2, 3, 4. So I take 4 damage. That's actually quite a bit. That puts me at 5. All right. You gonna defend?
Defend.
All right. So Abadi defends. 3, 4, 5. You block 2, so you take 3.
And about this one?
That would be +1 defense. Actually, you're right. So you got 3, so you only take 2 damage. But then you retaliate, and he does not have. He has piercing, which gets you tough, but he doesn't have range like you did last time. So your retaliate actually works that time. So you give 1 damage. Good job. No, that does. That's just it's an upgrade. Those are just benefits. It doesn't say you have to exhaust it to do that. All right, so I get a event. You get an event. And my event. Oi, side scheme. Side scheme, cornered staff. Hydra is rounding up Pegasus' staff to hold as hostages. When revealed, discard 1 times the number of player cards from the encounter deck. Place 1 additional threat here, each boost icon on the cards discarded. So we have to discard 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, that's not too bad. So 2 additional. So it starts with 3, so it goes to 5. And we cannot remove any threat from there until this one is gone. All right, your turn. Enjoy. Your encounter card. Did you just find him another weapon?
Yeah.
Don't find him more weapons.
Attach to the villain.
Okay.
Attached villains attacks again.
Piercing, which he already had piercing.
Again, piercing. Spend
so science and a fist
resources
to get rid of it. All right, so he gets now he's +1 attack. We did so good the first time, and now he's got like all this crazy stuff going on.
Yeah. That
now it'll be like, oh, we did good the first time, and now it's like, oh, we're not doing so good. All right, he is up to 3 damage. Okay. So first player marker goes to you. You don't ready unless you, well, you can use your action to ready, but I want to. Do I want to heal? Do I want to heal?
Yeah, maybe I can do. I can pay for. Yes, if I can pay for her, so it says After Agent 13 enters play, remove the thread from the skin.
Okay. So I would take this one down to 3. Okay.
And I lost my...
Well, you have this. Well, no, you'd have to be an alter ego, though,
Yeah.
which means you won't be able to attack if you decide to ready yourself. You could heal, though.
By
Well, yeah, if you remember, you can flip, discard a card. That allows you to ready, and then you can heal, or you can just heal 1 with this.
So I'm going to... Okay. Flip.
He's still
it's
exhausted.
Still exhausted.
Yeah. But now you can do this.
And then next is draw 1 card and heal 1 damage.
So you heal 1 damage, and you get to draw a card. Alright, and then your choice is whether or not you want to discard a card to be able to ready Steve Rogers, which would allow you to basically heal. Well, you'd only heal 1 more damage. It's really not worth it, to be honest.
Discard.
But you can't flip back to Captain America.
So no discard, yes.
I mean, you're only going to heal 1 damage. I mean, you can. I mean, if you just want to get back to full health and you don't need that card, yeah, you can discard it and heal to 1 health. Not a bad thing.
No, maybe not.
Okay. Alright. Vibranium Arrow exhausts Hawkeye's bow, deals 6 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. Okay. And how do we get... We need a lightning, a science, and a fist. Alright, so I can exhaust this. That gives me 1 resource. I'm going to use that in Avengers Tower for Vibranium Arrow. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow deals 6 damage. That takes him down to 9. Oops, wrong way. The other direction for 9. Takes him to 9. So he's good there. And it gains Pierce, which doesn't matter because he didn't have toughness. And then I'm going to exhaust Hawkeye to ready Hawkeye's bow. And then I've got another Vibranium Arrow. I'm going to use these 2 cards to do that. That is another 6 damage. That takes him down to 3. And then that exhausts. Dang it. And she can only do 2. Can't get him this turn. I mean, that's my whole hand. Couldn't play any better than that. The only way, well, no, hang on. What does Cap do? Cap only does 2, so you wouldn't have been able to take it. Oh, hang on. You didn't attack with Agent 13. Yeah, you didn't attack with her. So actually, if you attack with her, that takes it down to 2. And I don't know why we're putting this on here because this is going to be game. And then I attack with Kate Bishop, which is another 2. Jacobo, wow, we did that one quick.
Yeah.
Like the first time we did this, it took close to an hour to 45 minutes to an hour. And that was pretty much it.
We didn't play any ally.
That's the rookie mode. I mean, that's rookie mode. You don't have enough time to really build up your engine. I honestly, I mean, while we're enjoying playing the rookie mode and we're enjoying doing this so we can get the whole campaign done, it isn't as fulfilling, rewarding to play this way. But guys, we're going to go ahead and get our upgrades. We'll go ahead and show you our upgrades here. So we both get a tech upgrade. So which one was you?
That one.
This one? All right. So yeah. So Avidi's going to get this tech upgrade, which we'll be able to add to her deck. Discard it. And then find an ally and get to play it for free. So this just gives her a free ally some point during the game. It can be anywhere to turn the campaign. And then I've got this one here as an upgrade. I discard it. I remove it from the campaign log, meaning you don't get it back in your deck. That's what that means. But I get to deal 5 damage to each villain and enemy engaged with us. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and switch to the Be Right Back screen. Take us a few minutes to go ahead and get everything unsleeved, re-sleeved for the next villain. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, we'll have timestamps down below after the live stream is done, so you can just jump to the next villain. That, guys, we will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. It takes us a little bit to get the decks reset back up. It kind of is teaching us that we need to buy more sleeves. That way all this could have been sleeved and gone. The problem is, because everybody else has that same theory, and if you want the matching sleeves, you can't get them anymore. Like, they're out of the orange, they're out of the blue. The blue confuses me, because the only thing that's, well, blue is your hero, so that makes sense. Everybody would put their heroes in blue. We do them in purple, because purple is actually the villain itself. It's the only thing that's in purple. So we like the purple sleeves. But the orange is also, I think, out of stock now as well. But either way, this one I think we had some extra sleeves, but not many. But we are set up to go with the Absorbing Man, who's the next one. So in the comic, of course, we can see that we defeated Crossbones, but Madam Hydra got away, and she sent the Absorbing Man after us. So our flavor text, as they call it: the tide of battle turned against Hydra after you arrived to aid the beleaguered SHIELD soldiers at Project Pegasus. Crossbones has been captured and his army has been defeated, but Madam Hydra escaped the facility with the Infinity Gem. You chase her outside, but you're stopped short by an imposing form of the Absorbing Man. The formidable villain has been hired by Red Skull to delay your pursuit. You have to defeat him before you can recover the Infinity Gem. So his is a little bit, this one actually takes a little bit longer to set up because all of the modules from the first one are not used in his. None of them. So you have to take all those modules out. And then we went ahead and you had to put in Hydra Patrol instead of Hydra Assault. And then, of course, you put in the standard deck. But that's it. He just has two. He has his deck, the standard deck, and Hydra Patrol. Whereas Taskmaster, for example, had way too many. Now, we did have to put the experimental weapon in that Taskmaster had, and of course, we do have our upgrades that we gained by winning. He has a total of 28, so a little bit more hit points here. And who Captain America called to help him against an insurmountable force that is the Abominable Man. No, not the Abominable Man. The Abominable Snowman. The Absorbing Man is Bruce Banner, the Brains. And I get to draw one card, choose a card, and discard a card. And then, of course, Hulk. Now, Hulk, unfortunately, he does not thwart. He's got a couple cards that he can thwart with. He mainly smashes, because Hulk smash, right? The only problem also is because he is enraged, he discards his entire hand at the end of my turn. So I kind of have to make sure I use my cards to the best of my ability. All right? Absorbing Man level 1, which is the rookie mode that we're playing. Scheme for 1, attack for 2. He gains the trait of each environment in play. He's very proud that he beat Thor once. Picture that. Crusher Creel standing over the God of Thunder, and you think you scare me. Well, that was the God of Thunder. That was not the Green Rage. All right? So, none shall pass, which is, you know, from Lord of the Rings, right? No. He says, you shall not pass. You got to do it with the old man voice. So none shall pass is what we are doing. We discard cards from the encounter deck until we have an environment, put it in play, and then shuffle the deck. So let's see how quickly we can find ourselves an environment card. That is not one. That is not one. That is not one. Not as quick as I would like. This is like deja vu. There we go. Mettle. Metal is our environment. We'll read what that does. Surge doesn't happen because this was part of the setup, but normally that would make us draw another card. Force response. After Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, discard 1 resource icon from hand. 2 resource if there are 5 or more delay counters. So delay counters are another mechanic in this particular one. And it's very similar to the Wrecking Crew. If you guys go back and watch our Wrecking Crew video, it is where you add another counter on top of the threat, and it's going to be added every single turn. Once it gets to 5, then his things start to do more things to you, or more bad things to you. Of course, because we're playing rookie mode, the chances of getting to a 5th round probably isn't that likely, but I mean, I guess anything could happen. And then he starts with 4 threat right off the bat. And we do have to get to 24 though, so that's kind of high. Now, the force interrupt just means that he can only have 1 environment play at a time, but there is a side scheme that gives him all of the abilities. All right, with that, I got my cards. Let me see if I want to discard or mulligan anything. Did you get yours?
No, I have not.
That's not too bad. Ooh, okay. Actually, I think I'm good. I'm good with what I got. I think I'm good with my hand.
I want to...
I never know if it's the camera or if it's the table. Sometimes things are crooked.
Allies I control. Maybe one.
Maybe one? Alright. You draw one. And then... Don't draw two. And then...
Can I leave that there?
No, you just leave it where it is. That's fine. Okay. And then now you gotta eat your shield.
See, because I don't have it. Yeah.
You don't have it.
Oh.
Alright, and now shuffle your deck. Even though it was on the bottom, because the rule says shuffle your deck. That's why it didn't matter. That's why it didn't matter that you saw that card. You're going to have to shuffle your deck anyway.
Ah, see.
Alright, so it is you. You go first.
I go. So I am going to play Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's coming to the rescue. Well, no, he just never left. He's still in the background, helping you out from defeating Crossbones. I forgot who you're beating up on.
3, and I'll do this 2.
I give you a little bit more room there.
And these ones I play. Well, yeah, he's the one too.
Hawkeye entered play with 4 arrow counters on him. He's purple. He shouldn't have green dice. Green dice are for Hulk. Get a purple die. Response: after a minion enters play, remove 1 arrow counter from Hawkeye. Oh, okay. So as minions come into play, Hawkeye's going to shoot him. That's what he does. A minion comes into play and he does 2 damage to him every time a minion comes into play.
No, these ones I don't have. Well, exhaust any number of allies you control and draw 1 card for each ally, but
it's whether I mean, yeah, but are you going to attack with him? Or are you leaving him out there so he can shoot minions?
Yeah, I leave it alone.
Then you could exhaust him to draw a card. Yeah.
Exhaust him?
No, Hawkeye. Allies, right? It said allies.
Oh, you mean playing this one?
Yeah. So you exhaust Hawkeye since you're not going to attack with him, and you get to draw a card. Maybe that card will help you.
Let's put this
You probably want to play Cap Shield though. That's definitely a thing you probably want to do.
And then I play this one with this one.
What does that do? Oh, to put out his shield. Okay, so you're using that to play his shield. Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. Because I don't have a superhero.
You haven't flipped yet. There you go. Now you're a superhero. Did you forget that Steve Rogers turns into a superhero?
No.
No? Okay.
But if I forget to flip it, and when I can flip it. So he gets +1
thwart. And you get to draw a card. Alright. So which means you're probably going to want to thwart this turn, huh? And that card's a no-go. Yeah, it's no. The other one's no. That's a defense card, and that costs you 4. That Avengers symbol one. That's good if you get a lot of allies out, but I think unless you have a lot of allies out, that one doesn't come in. So you're going to thwart since you played that thwart card. All right. So what would that be? 2 + 1, so 3.
3.
So that takes us down to 1. 1 off. All right.
So wait.
No. You just keep those cards.
This was 3 because of
the one on your card that you just played. Yeah. Now, yes, you can. Now, if you want to, you can discard that other card to ready him again. If you don't want that Avenger symbol right now, I mean, it costs 4. You can ready him again. And then you can attack.
Attack.
Alright, so you exhaust him again. That's 2 damage, takes it down to 6, right? You don't have anything that increases your damage. Now that's your defense and retaliate. Okay, that's good. Alright, I had a strategy here. So I'm going to play the upgrade. I get +4 hit points and retaliate because I got limitless strength. Oh, hang on. I got to switch to hero form first. Because I don't want to draw a card. My cards that I have are what I wanted. So I got limitless strength, which is 3 strength to get that in play. And then I'm going to do... Oh, I got to get my 4 hit points, so I forgot to do that. So that puts me at 22, right? No, 18, 19, it puts me at 22. 22 hit points. That's a big boy. I'm not blocking nothing, man. I'm just going to let him hit me.
Yeah.
All right, so then I'm going to do drop kick for 3. So I got 2 here, 1 here. For 3, drop kick, hero action, attack, deal 4 damage to the enemy. If you pay for this card using a fighting resource, draw 1 card. So that drops him down to 22. And then draw a card. And I can't do anything with this because there's nothing for me to do with this one. So I'm going to attack with Hulk, and he does 3 damage. That takes him down to 19 already. There we go. Get rid of that card because I have to discard my cards at the end of my turn. And yeah, so that is that. So now we draw back up to our hand size. 1, 2. I only have 4. Now that's the problem with Hulk. Hulk only has 4 for his regular hand size instead of normal 5 or 6 in alter ego. And then unexhaust all your heroes. Ooh, you can spend a fighting to pay for this. You can only spend a fighting resource to pay for this card. Deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. Okay. Sentry. Oh, you have to take an encounter card. Another drop kick and toe to toe. Okay. Alright, so now it is attack time. So, Absorbing Man. Oh, hang on. Before we attack, we got to do the threat first. So it goes up by 1 times the number of people. So there's 2 of us. Goes to 3. Plus, we have to get our delay tactics, because he's trying to delay us from the inevitable. So we have different dice for the delay tactics. We brought our big dice with us. Alright. Alright, so if you don't defend, you have to lose a resource from your hand. That's his current ability. That's Absorbing Man's current ability. So are you going to defend the attack? Or what are you going to do?
I'm going to defend the attack.
Defend with you or defend with your card?
Defend with me. Okay,
so you exhaust you. And then 2, 2, so 4. And then you have 3 defense, so you take 1 damage. And you have retaliate, so he takes 1 damage. How nice. So I'm not going to defend, I'm just going to take it. So unfortunately, he got his weapon. So Absorbing Man, even though it's got the star, it tells us to reveal, which means we attach it to Absorbing Man. And then basically we have to use a fighting resource to get rid of it. And now he's attacking me for 3. So that takes me down to 19. 19. I mean, only 19. I mean, just 19 hit points. Nothing major. But because I did not defend it, I do have to get rid of a resource from my hand. I'll get rid of Sentry. I don't think I'm going to bring him out. All right. Encounter card para ti. Encounter card para mí. And encounter card. Here we go.
Avalanche.
Avalanche. Avalanche. It's French. When revealed, each player must choose to either spend 1 resource or take 2 damage. 3 if there are 5 or more, which there are not. And then we have the increase in... I don't know why we don't just use this as our first player marker. When I think about it, our extra life does. So, well, just so we don't forget that there's, we can see it. I can't get rid of a resource, I don't think. Well, no, I don't even have that, so I have to take 2 damage. Alright.
Me, I am going to now.
Yeah, you can either discard a lightning bolt
yes,
or take the 2 damage.
Discard something to. I'm going to discard this one to what is it?
Retaliate's that one that's not in the book, isn't it? I'm trying to remember if Retaliate. I think Retaliate is only on an attack. I think it only counts when he's attacking you.
I return this to my hand. And he deals 4 damage to the enemy.
Well, no, you have to discard. That's how you prevent. Oh, that one. Well, it's not your turn yet. Okay, hang on. You just have to discard to prevent the 2 damage. So just discard a lightning bolt to prevent the 2 damage. You weren't playing. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're just discarding to prevent the damage.
Okay, so I discard the same one.
Yeah. Okay. Retaliate X. After the character is attacked. Okay, you weren't attacked. You took indirect, which isn't an attack. Well, yeah, it was indirect, so it still was an attack. Okay. My turn. I'm trying to do the mumbo jumbo heebie-jeebie to it. There's only one of these in the entire deck. The chances of pulling it are not the high, but I think we pulled it. Same, right? I think it was when we were in Absorbed Man. So Shadows of the Past, when revealed, so I got to do my Nemesis in play, which is Abomination, Minion. Force response, after Abomination attacks, discard a top card of your deck. If it's a fighting resource, you take an additional 2 damage. Abomination comes into play. However, guess what? You shoot him. You shoot him for 2. Yep, so take that down to 3, and he goes down to 4. Right. So the big dice are actually better for the bad guys because you can kind of see their hit points better. And then the side scheme. And it's an extra encounter card. Now we got 2 schemes out there. We're going to have to get rid of these. We forgot to put our threat on that one. There we go. So this one, threat cannot be removed from this scheme while Abomination is in play. So I have to kill Abomination first because this is going to cause us to get 1 extra encounter card per turn. So I have to slide you down a bit, I guess, too. So that is 2 times the number of players, so that is 4 as well. All right. Yeah, so that kind of changes what I was going to do. And then I got to put these guys in the deck. So I'll put 1 there. Oops. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And then shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Tres times, right? We always shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Okay, and my upgrade. All right, so now we move the first player token after that eventful madness. All right, so I have to get rid of him. He's at he's only got 4 hit points. Problem is, I don't have 3 resources. Oh man. Wow, my cards are so. I've got a 3, a 1, and a 1, and because I had to discard that 1 card.
Also, I got this one. I didn't have to do. This is what I did. To discard, yeah, I had to do that one.
Oh, you were using that to block. Yeah, your shield's still out. All right, which one of these do I want to do? I can either have Abomination attack me and hope he only does 3 damage, or I can just do 3 damage to him, which is going to take me 2 turns. See, this one I can knock him out because it does 5 damage. Oh, but I have Retaliate, so actually that would knock him out. If I attack him, he retaliates, and that does 1 more damage to him. Oh, no. That's this one here. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do Crushing Blow, and then I'm going to do Pay with Dropkick. So Crushing Blow, I used a fighting resource, so I do 3 damage to him. He's going to attack me for 3. That is not a fighting, so he hits me for 3. That takes me down to 14. He attacked me, I retaliate, and he is gone. So he goes into the discard pile, because he can come back. I don't know why, like toe-to-toe, I can't. I was thinking, oh, I can do it so I can keep this. But actually, I can't. Because I don't have another resource. That's fine. I mean, I got rid of him. That's fine. Alright, so I'll get rid of toe-to-toe. And then I will attack for 3 more. I can't thwart, so you're going to have to hopefully be able to get rid of that stuff. Alright, so it is your turn.
I am still exhausted, so I need to, I cannot play that then. Because he cannot deal damage, right? Right now.
See?
No? See?
Hmm?
He cannot deal damage right now.
No, you have to ready them. You have to discard a card to be able to do your ready action like you normally do.
Can I avoid what?
Huh? You just discard a card that you don't want and you'll ready Captain America. Now, make sure you're not discarding a thwart because that's kind of what we need to do.
No. And so he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can discard something else and return this one to my hand.
And do damage to...
Do 4 damage.
4 damage, okay. He was at 15 or 16?
16.
So it should be a 12. Alright. Okay. So you did that,
Attack it?
Attack, or are you going to try to thwart and get rid of these?
Thwart.
Well, I mean, can you get rid of all 4? Or no? I mean, even if you used Hawkeye to help you, that'd be 3. Unless you have a card in your hand that increases your thwart.
And I need 3 to play her.
Oh. You don't have your training room out yet. Now remember, don't forget, you can discard... Oh, Bella's causing an earthquake on the camera there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's just, we're going to take an extra encounter turn that next turn. It's no big deal. You can attack or you can thwart. It's up to you.
So thwart by 2?
Well, how many does she remove if you can play her on the next turn?
2, 3, remove 2 from his.
Oh, so it's only 2. Okay. Or we can keep just smashing away.
But she has 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, or we can just keep smashing away and hope we defeat him before something bad happens. That's the other option. Just keep pounding in his face. In rookie mode, it seems like you can win just by pounding in their face.
But can I do this one right now?
You could do his thwart, or you can do his attack. See.
So the thwart.
Thwart? Which one? The extra encounter card?
Yeah, the one. Yeah. So we need to get rid of this one, or is it first this
both
one?
Both like of them, but no, you can get rid of them in any order. We don't have a chaos, so actually you could remove it from there as well. But this has to get to 24, so I'm not worried about that +1 right now because 24 is way off. So okay, so draw to our hand sign. So I get 4. And remember, you can discard a card if you don't want it in between turns. We sometimes forget that. All right, so did that. Now villain's phase. So we get +1 or no +2. That's 5 threat, 2 there. Oh, hang on, +1, so 6 threat. I guess I lied. That does start to add up pretty quickly there. All right, so he's going to. Bella, sweetie, es no necesita, por favor. All right, so yeah, I could have gotten rid of that last. I couldn't get rid of that last turn. That toe-to-toe wasn't the fighting. All right, so he's going to attack me. I'm at 14. Oops, I forgot to ready. Our characters some more. Ready, Freddy, everybody. I'm still at 14 hit points. I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take the hit. So, advance the villain schemes. Okay. Well, oh no, wait a minute. We're not doing that part. We're doing this part. Settle! Yay for settle! So he hits me for 3. That takes me down to 11. But I retaliate, so I hit him for 1. Right? Yeah. This was just that. And then because I didn't defend it, then discard 1 resource icon from there. Oh, that's right. That's why. It's like I either defend or I have to lose a resource every turn. I'll get rid of Brawn, I think. All right. All right, so he's going to attack you. You're going to take it. You're going to defend. Here's the thing. You're going to have to discard a card no matter what. So your best bet's to defend and then discard on your turn. If you think about it. Because this is making us discard a card. So you'd rather just defend and ready yourself on the next turn.
Okay, defend. So I have.
Well, you got rid of your shield. Yeah, so you have 2. And then, so he hits you for 2, 3, 4. So you defended 2. So he hits you for 2. And then you have to. Oh, since you defended, you don't lose a card. Right? Right.
See.
Okay, see. All right. Encounter for me. Encounter para ti. All right. Ready? Ready. Swinging Stone Treachery. I'm in hero form. When hero form, an Observing Man attacks you. If the Observing Man has Stone trait, which he does not, he gets +1 attack. So he just attacks me. I don't want to defend. I'm not going to defend. Just going to take it again. Actually, no. It still has that, so it doesn't go to your obligation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. What? I need to defend because otherwise I'm going to lose another card. No, it's fine. I'm good. That's fine. I'll do that. So that's, what did I say, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 6. Wow, he is beating on us this time. Last time he didn't do this much to me. But then again, I got that big 10 attack off at the very beginning. So I could see there is that disadvantage of rookie mode as well, where you're not getting through even your deck as quickly. So therefore, you might not be able to get those good cards that you need. All right. What do you got to do? No more side schemes, please. Absorbing Man, number 2. Oh, hang on. He's not even supposed to be in there. Draw another card. Where's the other Absorbing Man?
Steel Kick.
Steel Kick. Oh, Okay, so in hero form, take 3 indirect damage, 4 indirect damage if he has metal. He does have metal. So you take 3 indirect damage. So with indirect damage, you can spread it. Let me go to Hall of Heroes. Indirect is a very weird one. How it works. Let's see here. Indirect damage may be split among characters you control however you like, with the exception you cannot over-assign damage. You place 3 damage on one counter with 1 hit point. Okay, so that's what I thought. So you can take the indirect damage and you can split it amongst your characters. Or you can just take it all. Oh, you're at 5?
No, I was at 8.
Oh, you went ahead and took off all 4, right? He does
3, you told me.
He does 4 because he has the metal trait. The other option is you take 2 and Hawkeye takes 2. You can do that.
Okay.
So you can take 2 and then Hawkeye can take 2. Which puts him down to 1. No. Put that back.
That was the
3. That's his arrows. Ah.
Oh,
We should use this one. It's got arrows. Which actually, that unfortunately looks way too much like arrows. Alright, so he's at 1 hit point now. Okay. Alright, I guess that wasn't too bad. Alright, so now it is our turn. So first player token moves over to you. I have all of one play I get to make. That's really sad. And you don't have your shield out, so you didn't retaliate.
I have to get it. So I'm playing the Agent 13.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. You gotta put that back in your hand.
Another one.
Yep. That's why we wanted to get rid of that last turn. So I just turned him into stone. And he surges on me. Inner Demons, Obligation! Wow. This one is definitely going worse than last time. Alright, so that nice quick 25-minute round, now it's come back. Alright, so give to Bruce Banner, which is me. Change your form, flip your identity. Oh, I have to do it.
Then.
So it's change your form. I have to do that. Then if I'm Bruce Banner, discard 2 cards from your hand. Oh.
What is the second part?
If I was Hulk.
Oh.
I have no cards. I can't even do anything next to it. Well, I can flip back into Hulk. Luckily, it doesn't exhaust Hulk, though. Hydra Soldier, so he just comes into play against you. That's all. Does he have a guard? So you have to defeat him before you can defeat... before you can attack a Zordman. Alright, so use one of your arrows. And that's going to put him down to 3. Yeah. Alright, now you can go. Noish. Oh,
Is he
man.
still exhausted?
Yeah, because you haven't played a card to unexhaust yourself yet. You have to play that first to come
So
back.
I need to attack
No, lay
later
down, sweetie.
before I thwart. Attack him.
No, he just prevents you from attacking Absorbing Man. You can still thwart. You just can't attack.
Well, I'm going to play Agent 13.
Alright. For 3. Alright. So response after Agent 13 enters play or move to threat. So that gets rid of that one.
And I need my shield.
Alright, so you get your shield back. So that gives you your defense. You just can't ready yourself, unfortunately. Now you can... Gotta bring this down a bit, don't we? You can still attack with Agent 13 and Hawkeye if you want. Hawkeye I feel like is kind of a waste because he's still got 2 arrows. Agent 13, she only attacks for 1. Is the only problem with her. She can thwart for 2. That just makes the threat go up less. And if you try to get rid of that, or you can just reduce the threat on that one directly, which probably might be better. I mean, I don't know, maybe not.
And then
Or you just use the 1 damage to attack him. It doesn't matter.
The 1 damage?
She only attacks for 1. She takes 1 damage, but she only attacks for 1.
I attack him.
Alright. And then so that takes her down to 2. Nice pink dice for her. And now it's my turn, and yeah, can't even do his ability. I'm just gonna heal. Why not? And I'm in this form. I'll just heal. That puts me back to 10. All right. Yeah, that is it. So now we draw. Luckily, I get a hand size of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That kind of helped me. Do I want him to thwart? No, I don't want him to attack me. So I'm going to have him thwart or scheme on that turn. All right. So you can unexhaust and unexhaust. Unexhaust todo. All right. So this goes up by 3. 3. This goes to 3. Nothing happens there. All right. So he is going to attack you. Are you going to take it, or are you going to defend, or are you going to take it?
I'm going.
His new one is if you don't defend, he heals 1 damage. So if we don't defend, he heals now. But it's it's 1 damage. It's not a lot.
I defend.
All right, so you defend.
This is
2.
And I can do
3. Yep, so you have 3. So he attacked you for 2, 3, 4. So you block 3 of it, so you take 1 damage. And then you retaliate, so he takes 1 damage. All right. He's going to thwart, he's going to scheme on me. There's no way to prevent scheme, so 1, 2, 3. That's not good. This is at 12 now. We're halfway. He's only got 10 hit points though. If I can get that 1 card, we'll be in business. I got to get that 1 card. All right, so 1 for you, 1 for me. All right, you first. Ladies first. Enjoy. Oh, another side scheme. Side scheme, Hydro Patrol. So this one, we cannot remove the threat until this one's gone. When defeated, each player searches, and we have to put a minion in play with us. No bueno. All right. Meal. Assault. When an alter ego, this gains Surge. When in hero, he attacks you, so it is alter ego. Surge. Clash of the Titans. Treachery. When revealed, the enemy with the highest attacks, attacks the hero or ally with the highest attack. First player decides ties. If no attack was made, it gains Surge. Okay, so the enemy with the highest attack, which would be Absorbing Man, because he's got 3, he's going to attack the player with the highest attack. Well, I kind of can't get attacked because I'm not a hero. So he's going to attack you. Your highest attack is Cap, so he's going to attack Cap. All right. So, yeah. So he's going to attack. Do you have something to block? Do you have your shield block or anything? He's going to attack you for 2, 3, 4. I thought you had that. I thought you had your shield block, or did you discard that?
I discarded. I paid for the this one? No, this one.
All right. Well, I mean, it doesn't knock you out. Oh no, hang on. You have 3 defense. You still have this. Oh no, but you're not defending. All right. Yeah, he hits you. He's going to hit you for 4. And it's going to put you down to 1. You got to flip and heal next turn. That's all you can do. So yeah, so he hit you for that, but you retaliate, so at least you do 1 damage to him. That takes him down to 9. If I get that 1 card, which I don't think I have, did I get it? Oh, well, that's going to let me attack twice. Okay. Wow, that was not a good one. All right, so now we move the first player token to me. Choose one. Okay, so I get to draw a card. To here. All right, I'm going to get rid of this card. I'm going to play. Oops, hang on. I got to flip over to Hulk. I'm going to play Limitless Strength and To the Rescue. And that's going to give me Avengers Mansion. Next one turn, exhaust Avengers Mansion. Choose a player. That player draws 1 card. So what I've got, I'm going to play. So I'm going to exhaust that, and you get to draw a card. And then Ready Hawk. Oh, actually, maybe I should have drawn the card. We'll see. It's fine. So I'm going to attack with Hulk. So that takes him down to 6. And then I'm going to do Unstoppable Force, which allows me to Ready Hulk, right? And draw 1 card, which I can't use. And then I'm going to attack with Hulk again. Drops him down to 3. So basically you need to be able to do 2 damage plus 3 damage. And we have it. Which you should be able to, because you've got these 2 only attack 1 each though.
But I can't. I was going to.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. If you've got cards, you're going to play. Go.
Play
now remember, Cap isn't ready, so you'd have to consider that.
But this card lets me ready him.
Oh, each Avenger you control. Oh, okay, yeah, because I would ready him.
And then they all get
plus. Oh, yeah. That's a good card. Yeah, so that costs you 4. Well, no, you could actually attack with them first, though. You could attack with those guys first, because then it readies them again. Although you don't need to. You're going to have enough. Yeah, you're going to have enough attack. Never mind. You're good. What I was saying, pretend we weren't doing this. Pretend we weren't doing this when it was standard, and we were going to have to fight his next form. What you would want to do is you would want them to attack him, right? To get rid of him.
Okay.
Which actually, no, you still kind of want to do that.
So, that...
Yeah, so you use, well...
They still have the 1 attack. I mean, I can use that 2 attack.
Oh, you don't have that thing that makes everybody an Avenger out. So she's not an Avenger. She won't ready. But hang on. Yeah, you'd still have enough. Because you'd still have enough. You're good. So yeah, you need to get rid of him. So you can use both of them to attack him, to get rid of him, right? Then you can ready both of these and attack, which you really don't need to because
But can I do that before playing?
Yeah, there's no particular order. You can take everything in whatever order you want. That's part of it, is like sometimes you need to attack so you can get some benefit. Like there's one that says if you attacked and killed a minion, then you can ready another card. Well, that means you got to attack before you play that next card. So there's no true order that you have to do it in. But yeah, if you got rid of both of them, then you'd be able to ready But again, you don't. Let me change that. Because we're in rookie mode, no, you don't have to do that first. Because you've got enough power to knock him out and this if you played that card now. If we were not in rookie mode, you'd want to play that after you've exhausted everybody, because once he gets knocked out, he would turn into Absorbing Man 2, and we'd have to do more damage to him.
Okay. So I pay for that card.
Okay. With 4. You don't need any. You're gonna win the round here. So just discard 4 cards.
So
All right. Yep. So that ready's cap. All right. And then you got to attack this guy.
And they get 1.
So they get +1. So either one of them can kill him. It doesn't matter which one. I mean, you can use her. Just use her. That's fine. And she goes down to 1. And then cap. Oh no, hang on. It says, oh, hang on. Ready each Avenger character until the end of the phase. Each Avenger. Oh no, she doesn't have to. Never mind. We'll see until. She's not an Avenger, so it does have to be Hawkeye. Hawkeye gets knocked out because he only had 1 hit point left. I was trying to save it. I don't know why I was trying to save it. It's the end of the game. It's the end of this particular scenario. All right, and then he gets +1, and you're going to attack with Cap.
Yeah.
So attack with Cap. So Cap does 3 damage. So Captain America defeated the Absorbing Man, which was good because I was almost dead there. So there we go, guys. That is Absorbing Man. So that is the second scenario in the box. We got 3 more to go. Of course, just like last time, we will go ahead and throw up the Be Right Back screen so we can go ahead and get the next scenario against we're going to be in Taskmaster done. Now, one thing we are going to do, we are going to show you our upgrades because we do get these upgrades for defeating him. So this one here, we get 4 hit points, and then on recovery, you get additional recovery and draw a card. This one I'm going to use, and then Audrey has this one, which will give her 3 hit points, +1 defense, and then, of course, if she defends, she gets to draw a card. And the main reason is because, as you saw with this gameplay, and pretty much every gameplay, Cap defends every time. Like, I think Cap would probably be a real good protection deck, too. Leadership works, but I think protection might work, too. But, guys, we're going to go ahead and throw up that Be Right Back screen, and, well, be right back. Okay, guys, we are back in the saddle again. No, that's something totally different. We are back with the next villain in our campaign, which is Taskmaster. So, of course, let's look at what happened in the comic book. All right. So we see that Thor is very angry at Absorbing Man for bragging about being stronger than him. So he smacked him down and he's laying on the ground. So there's a big flash. So we're heading towards Avengers Tower, which has a Hydra symbol. We're getting shot down by Taskmaster. So of course, with the Infinity Gem, they must have changed reality. With Absorbing Man in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s custody and Madam Hydra in the wind, you're flying back to Avengers Tower to plan your next move when all reality is changed in a flash of yellow light. When you reach New York City, you are shocked to find Avengers Tower emblazoned with the Hydra banner. But before you can process what has happened, an explosion rocks your Quinjet and you crash land in the city. On the ground, you find that all of New York is under Hydra rule. Anti-hero propaganda is plastered on every corner. The squads of Hydra soldiers patrol the streets. They are led by the notorious Taskmaster, Hydra's new chief of police. He's going door to door, hunting down heroes and locking them up. He fired the surface-to-air missile that brought you down, and now he's searching for you. So in this one, of course, we have Taskmaster again. We're doing rookie, so we've only got Taskmaster 1, but you have Taskmaster 2 and 3. Hunting down heroes is a key. We need Hydra Patrol, Weapons Master, and the standard set. We got all that. And then we each get our setup cards, which we have. The experimental weapons are back inside of the deck. So yeah, so that is where we are there. So of course, Captain America decided this time he's going to team him up with Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. She's a S.H.I.E.L.D. spy. Mission prep: after you play a preparation card, I can draw a card once per phase. And then Black Widow here, Avenger and spy. Widowmaker response: after you trigger an ability of preparation, you can deal 1 damage to an enemy. And nothing has changed with Steve Rogers. He's still the same Steve Rogers he's always been. He's still the same Captain America. Taskmaster on the other hand here. So Taskmaster 1 and 2. After a player changes form, they discard a card from the encounter deck and take damage equal to the boost icons. So very good that we got those upgrades, which gave us additional HP, because every time we switch back and forth, we're going to take some additional damage. And then we need to hunt down the heroes. So set each captive ally. So that is one thing different with this one. And we're going to have these captive allies that we're going to be able to rescue as long as a side scheme comes out. Now in rookie mode, that does get a little bit harder because we don't go through as many cards. Although last one we had 3 side schemes, I think. So we're hoping we get some side schemes. And then we do need to find Hydra Patrol in the deck, which is a side scheme. I learned that last time when we were doing the setup before we found out that the mic wasn't working. And I looked over it like 5 times. I don't know why I missed it each time. Hydra Patrol. A good little triple shuffle here. Not the truffle shuffle, that's from Goonies. You still haven't watched Goonies. We still need to watch it. We were going to watch Goonies. We were going to get the Goonies board game, but it's a 1 versus mini, which doesn't do us well. So Hydra Patrol basically says that when we defeat Hydra Patrol, we take an additional we get a minion engaged with us. So actually, you getting Hawkeye out would be real good for getting rid of that. Because Hawkeye will be able to shoot them when they come out. Here we go. We have Hydra Patrol starts with 4. That one starts with dos. There we go. And the force response: after resolving step 1 of the villain, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. So I'm not as worried about the threat. We've got to get up to 24, but that's kind of makes sense, right? We're trying to hide from Taskmaster. We're trying to stay in our alter ego form, but that unfortunately means that we're going to take damage when we flip. It means that we are going to cause more threat to occur. Now, one thing with mine, I think I set this up for the movie. Me and Audrey went and saw the Black Widow movie we mentioned in our Marvel gameplay. We really liked it. But Taskmaster, of course, was the villain in that. Unfortunately, I will not be able to put Taskmaster in play if my obligation comes up, or not my obligation, but the Nemesis card, I forget what it's called, comes up. Instead, I will have to actually take a boost, which is an extra encounter card, because you can't have two Taskmasters in play. That's going to be very fun when we get to Nebula Gamora, because same thing happens there, the Nemesis and the allies. So when we play that, we're going to play, of course, Gamora versus her sister, and same thing's going to happen there. You can't bring out Nebula as a nemesis, so you have to take the there. Okay. If you actually, what would be more fun is playing Nebula's. They're going to have to explain with Nebula, because Nebula is also coming out as a hero pack. I don't agree with it. Nebula's always been a villain in the comics, just because she turned good for the last Avengers movie. Same as Loki. Everybody wants Loki to be a good guy. Loki's a bad guy. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Loki's a bad guy. So that's going to be interesting how they do that, because what if I want to play Gamora and Nebula versus Nebula? Are they going to allow it? Are they going to make that Nebula, is it going to say Nebula Multiverse? And they're going to add a new multiverse clause where if it's got multiverse, we don't know. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Since Audrey went first last time, I will go first this time. So I draw my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we draw at the same time. And we're going to see if any of this is what I want. Safe house. Choose a preparation card and discard pile. Nick Fury. Nick Fury's that one he's kind of like once and done. After boost card is turned, discard target, cancel the boost. Preparation. Play only if you control a spy. Interrupt. Reveal and counter. Discard spycraft. Cancel the effects of that card. And reveal another. Stealth strike attack. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of that because I have 2 of those. I think Fury's just too expensive for what he does. This is a support. I think it's worth keeping. These are all 1s, so I can only play 2 of them. Oh, but I get to draw 2 more cards. Okay. Yeah, 6, right? Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, so that's good. All right, so I got to get my support stuff out first. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for Safe House. I'm going to pay for Safe House using Stealth Strike, since I have 2 of those. And then I have to play a preparation card, draw 1 card. Alright, so I'm going to use Target Acquired to play Spycraft, which allows me to draw 1 card. Ooh, hang on. So this one here, I can deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the enemy is defeated by this action, I get to remove 2 threat, which doesn't occur because we don't have anybody to defeat. This one here, make the following 3 attacks in order. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, deal 2 damage to an enemy, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So 1... Do they have to be different enemies? It just says an enemy. I mean, Taskmaster is an enemy. I think that's the better card. Alright, so I'm going to flip over to my hero action. Oh, I should have done, well, that's fine. I got this card drawn. I was going to say, if I would have done the preparation here, I would have done 1 more damage. All right, so I'm going to do Dance of Death with these. So that does 1, 3, 6 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That drops him down to 17. And then I'm going to go ahead and thwart to help you out to get rid of some of this instead of attacking. Since I did all that damage with my card, I'm just going to thwart so we can get rid of that, because we can't get rid of any threat on that one while this one's out. So, all right, well, I'm out of cards, so I'm guessing that's the, that's the end of my turn. Hang on. Did I discard a preparation card? Yeah, I got rid of this one. Why not? I'm going to exhaust this just so I can get that preparation card back. I don't have any way to play it, but that's fine. All right, where are you going?
So I'm going to play Agent 13.
Alright, so Agent 13. After Agent 13 enters play, 2 threat from a scheme.
No, it says that...
Oh, reduce the cost, so you only have to pay 2. So you got Steve to reduce it by 2.
And I'll play my shield.
Alright. And then flip Steve. Or are you going to leave him in alter ego? Remember, this is the one where if... Oh yeah, hang on, I forgot. After a player changes form, discard the top card of the encounter deck. This one was for me. I take 2 damage. And then same thing for you. I don't have retaliate though, so you just switched forms. So you take 3 damage. Now you do retaliate though, because you put your shield out. So that did 1 damage to him. So that's good. Alright. You're gonna attack, you're gonna thwart. What are you doing with your characters?
To attack.
With both or just cap?
Both.
Alright, so that's 3 total.
3? I see 3.
3. Alright, and then are you going to do his action? His I can do this all day long?
The discard?
Yeah, it's whether or not you want to discard that 1 card in your hand or not.
No.
Okay. Alright, so that is end of phase. We go ahead and draw back to our hand size. So I get 5. And then ready everything back up. Okay. So now bad guy's turn. So the bad guy plays threat on the main scheme, so it goes up by 2. Ooh, this one goes up by 2. It's 1 times the number of people. Response: after resolving step 1, for each in hero form, they must either place 1 threat or take 1 damage. If you... Yeah, I'm good for now. I'm going to take the damage. Honestly, right now, either one doesn't hurt us. No, I'm just going to do the threat. So do you want to do are you going to take the threat or are you going to do the damage? Take the damage.
Take the damage.
Alright, so that drops you to 10. Alright. So now he's going to attack me. I have 2 defense. Do I have anything in my hand to defend with? There's also range to remove 1 sneak counter from it. So my whole thing, I forgot, I'm Justice. My whole thing is threat. So I played Hulk last, which was all smash, smash, smash. And now I'm all spy-like, removing threat. So, yeah. So I got to change my mindset of how I want to play. I don't have anything to stop the damage. He does 2 by himself before that card. I can make him draw a new card, but it could be worse than the previous. This is kind of like, remember Scarlet Witch? You could make him you could redraw if you didn't like what was coming.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's an encounter card, so actually that would not affect this. I don't have any way to ready. I have no way to ready. I should have played. I meant to play this other one. I played this one instead because I didn't. I wanted to do her preparation ability. I forgot he had preparation. This has preparation too. Preparation H. No, that's something totally different. It's Medicina.
Oh.
And the H stands for hemorrhoid.
Oh.
Oh man, it's hemorrhoid cream. Don't worry. You don't need to know. If I do that, then I can't thwart next turn, and that's really all I can do. I'm at full health. I'm going to take the damage. That was way too much thinking to say I'm going to take the damage. That's not that. Oh, boost. So I take 2 boost. If you're in hero form, take 1 damage. Otherwise, place 1 threat. Okay, so it just goes to 3. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. That drops me down to 8. All right. You gonna do your tried and true? No, you can't look at it yet. This is your attack.
My attack. I attack.
Well, no. He's attacking you. Do you want to defend?
I defend.
All right. So defend. All right. So he does 3. You block 3.
So nothing.
Muy bien. Nothing. All right. So counter card for me. Counter card for you. Come on, side schemes. I don't think we've ever wanted a route for side schemes before, but now actually thinking about it, because I have Black Widow and I can thwart a lot. We want our allies. So me first. Advance. He schemes. So that is +1, 6. Oh, hang on. We gotta draw the card. +2. Good thing my character can remove threat. All right. And penalty. Hydra Soldier, guard. So while he's in play, you cannot attack Taskmaster. When defeated, deal the engaged player an... Oh, you get an encounter card when you beat him up, though. That's not nice. Aish. All right. It is your turn. Now, luckily, I can help you, but you've also got friends that can help you, so... Alright. On you.
What can I do?
Well, no, now you're playing your cards. You can attack, you can do whatever. How did you didn't draw your cards anymore. Your hand size is 5, so 4 cards. I'm trying to think here. What are we going to do? I think...
That the other time I needed her to be an Avenger.
And she's not an Avenger yet, because that other card was only worked on Avengers. You have another card
that makes
everybody an Avenger.
Yeah, I can play that. So now she's an Avenger.
Well, no, it's an event.
But it says a patch.
Oh, is it an upgrade? Okay, lo siento. I read it as event.
Well,
I'm blind. I'm blind as a event. That's what you want. So now she's an Avenger. Then if you want to use Cap, you're going to have to discard something. Unless you have a better play. I mean, you may not want to discard.
No, I'll discard that one. I don't need it anymore. And
then remember, he has guards, so you're going to have to knock him out first. He's got 4 hit points.
Gosh, but I needed one then to play this one. No, but... No.
Okay.
So I can I attack him?
No. Well, the soldier, yes.
See, the soldier.
But you're only going to do 2 damage. It won't knock him out. And Agent 13 does 1 damage, because that's all she has. Oh no, she gets +1. So yeah, both of them combined would knock him out.
Yes.
Okay. And then deal the engaged player an encounter card. So you're going to have to... Welcome to Hydra. You know the Hydra, right? From Greek mythology, you cut off one head, and 2 more grow back. So that's what happens. Is basically you cut off the head and you get 2 encounter cards. So you can't play any of the other cards in your hand.
This is 2. Racial Avenger trade increase. No, this one is 2. I want to keep this one. So no.
Okay. All right. So I don't even know what I want to do. All right, so this counts as 2, so I'm going to do Justice to play Surveillance Team. I get 3 counters on my Surveillance Team. Exhaust Surveillance Team and remove 1 Snoop counter from it to remove 1 threat. Gets rid of that. After you trigger an ability of a preparation card, you control, deal 1 damage. So, oh, I have to actually play the card. Alright. I'm going to use this to play this preparation card. Hero. After a boost card is turned face up, I can cancel that boost card, so when he attacks me. Exhaust that would just give me that back, which I don't need. Exhaust Black Widow to generate a resource for preparation card. Actually, hang on. Wrong way. I want to play this with that. Then I want to exhaust this to generate a resource to play that. Much better. I was like, what am I doing? So Black Widow, I'm going to... I mean, all she does is thwart. All she does is thwart. Guess I'll do what I'm doing best, which is thwarting. So I'll just keep thwarting then. Make sure this doesn't get out of control. So I'll thwart for 2. And Shakobo no mas. I don't have any more cards. So draw back. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, ready, ready. Ready, Freddy. Ready, ready, ready. It's good that I got my gauntlets though, because I mean that basically means my most of the preparation cards are freebies. Oh, that's good. Yeah, she's really about getting all set up. Okay. So make sure we have anything that allows me to defend. No. All right. So Taskmaster is attacking you first. All right. Oh, hang on. I forgot to do this first. So this goes up by 2, so 6. Each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. I'm at 8. All I'm doing is thwarting. I think that's more or less what I need to do is just thwart. So I'm gonna let him add the threat. You're in hero form, so do you want to take 1 damage or do you want to let him add it?
I take 1 damage.
Alright, so that takes you down to 9. Alright. See, right there. Alright, so he's attacking you. We were going out of order there for a minute. So attack.
Can I use 1 card first?
Yeah, you can stop the attack. So shield block, defense, when you would take any amount of damage, exhaust Captain America's shield, prevent all damage. Okay. So boom. Alright.
And that?
No, that comes up next. That's after we get attacked when we do the event cards. Hang on, let me see. Do I have things in my hand that let me do stuff? Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I'm going to defend this time just because I'm down to 8. I defend and I don't even. It's 0.
Oh.
I defend and it's 0. Yeah, so he attacks for 2. I defend for 2, so I still take no damage, but there was no extra damage, you know. All right. So encounter card out of D. Encounter card out of me. All right. So your encounter card. We're on step 3.
Captured by Hydra.
Yes. Here we go. Captured by Hydra. They got Hawkeye. So Hawkeye, we were wondering where he was because she didn't get him pulled out and I didn't get him. Captured by Hydra. When revealed, place 1 random set aside captive ally face down beneath this scheme. When the scheme is defeated, then you get the ally. So the allies that we have Elektra, we have White Tiger, Shang-Chi for the upcoming movie, and Moon Knight. All of them basically do different things based on the resource. So, I mean, they're all kind of helpful, I guess. So we're going to do, I guess we gotta leave them all face down now, otherwise we'll know. So that goes there. And this is Cinco. Oh, but then we get a plus on the... that's the only danger of having these out. Luckily, like I said, I'm doing all of the thwarting to make sure that that stays low. So, all right. So my encounter card, Hunted by Hydra. Insight 1. When this card is revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. They're just trying. When revealed, each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards 1 card at random from their hand. Ooh, wow. So I take a damage. You take a damage. I take a damage. You take a damage. Everybody takes damage.
How much damage?
Oh no. And then we have to discard a card from our hand at random. So just kind of. I know.
No.
I know. I know. Oh. That's the only reason I defended.
Aww.
That's the only reason I defended is because I had another Dance of Death in my hand. Yeah, Avengers Tower, not too bad. All right. You have another event card.
Let's see.
Or encounter card.
Exosuit. Experimental weapon. Attached to the villain. Spend 1 of those. Science, light bulb, or fist.
Yeah. So it's the experiment. It's the only experimental weapon we had. It was the one from the first scenario. So basically, he just gets +1 thwart, +1 scheme, unless we have one of each to remove it. All right. So pass the first player marker. And now I have to figure out what I want to do because that really.
Did we do that?
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot. No, I can. Hang on. When you reveal an encounter card, never mind. We get our 1 hit point back. Get our 1 hit point back and get our card back. I forgot I had Spycraft. Spycraft allows me to basically get rid of the encounter card, and then I can draw another encounter card. So gang up. When revealed, hang on. I did this. Whenever a preparation card is done, deal 1 damage. Lots of weird stuff on my characters.
Should we have 5 cards?
Yes, you should have 5 cards. You grab grab your Avengers Tower back. Isn't that the one you discarded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you did your shield block, so you're at 4. See. You did shield. No. That stays in your hand. I negated that card. I got rid of that card. So that card never took place.
So I still need them on?
No. Because your shield block you used during your
Okay.
defense phase, so you're down to 4 instead of 5. In hero form, the villain and each minion engage with you. He's going to attack. I'm already defending, so I can't do anything. You can defend for me. You can defend for me instead of having him attack me if you wanted to. No. You can do your regular defense.
I'm saying that this is not.
Do you have a card you want to get rid of? Because he's going to smack me for 3 plus whatever comes out from the draw. Well, on your next turn.
Yes.
So you're gonna take it, all right? So Cap defends. He attacks. So 2, 3, 4. You still have your shield, which is 3, so you only take one damage.
But why is this one like that?
It's because you had to exhaust it, but you still have the ability. Because there are cards that say you have to use his shield, so that prevents you from playing like 2 of those cards. Because your shield's exhausted, you can't do it because the card says exhausted to play this card, right? Like you wouldn't be able to, if you had 2 of those shield blocks, you wouldn't be able to play both of them in 1 turn because of that. All right, now we're back to where we need to be, which is back on my turn. So, all right, so I'm going to do the Dance of Death for 2. Preparation skill. Interrupt. When any amount of threat would be placed on main scheme, discard this. Prevent 3 of that threat. We're not too bad on threat. I don't think I need that right now. Hi, Bella Beans. I think we need to get rid of Interrogation Room. The Dance of Death, deal 1 damage to an enemy, 2 damage to an enemy, 3 damage to an enemy, which is 6 damage to a single enemy because there's only one. That takes him down to 6. So he's got 6 hit points left. I'll go ahead and do Surveillance Room. That gets rid of... We don't want to kill him, though. We got to get this finished. Otherwise, we lose that ally. Not to say that ally is needed, because we may not ever use it, but it'd be nice to save one of our allies. I'm going to use her tech to get me a card for a preparation action. And then I'm going to play counterintelligence and use my spycraft for my other one. And I can't do anything there. I'll exhaust safe house, choose a preparation card in your discard pile and put it into your hand. Spycraft was helpful. I mean, it helped me with that last one. Hey, Bella Beans, what you barking at, sweetie? Okay. On you.
So, I need to...
It'd be best if we could take that out to rescue that ally. But, I mean, it's not end of the world. I mean, I would say, okay, in a normal game, yes, you need to rescue the allies, right? It's kind of like crucial that you get it in a standard game because that helps you, right? In rookie mode, we're usually beating him before we have to worry about anything either killing us or the threat running out. Right?
You said if we do that, we lose because this is
because we didn't rescue them. Yeah, I think you have to rescue them. I don't think you get them if you don't rescue them.
I had the perfect.
Each player who rescued one or more allies from Taskmaster encounter set adds those allies. Yeah, so you have to rescue them. If you don't rescue them, you don't get them. That's all. I mean, yes, if you could beat him, we can just say we beat him, right? You can just knock him out. It's fine. Again, we're playing rookie. I could see an expert. You need those guys too.
I mean, it's not that bad. I have the card that deals 6 damage.
Oh, then, yeah.
But I have 2 of those.
Well, but we only need 1.
Exactly. So
okay, that's fine. You just win. We just beat him. We don't have to rescue the guys. It's fine. I did all that planning, but
that's what I'm saying.
No, it's fine. I mean, the objective is to beat them so we can go to the next phase. That really is the objective. Any of the extra stuff, like the upgrades and the allies, that's just icing on the cake. The question is, do we think we could go through another round of event cards, right? Of encounter cards. And you play that on your next round.
Yeah, okay.
Because you can rescue that person this round because you got 2 thwart.
But I have to.
Yeah, well, you were going to get rid of Avengers Tower. I thought to do that. No?
The Avengers Tower?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. Let's rescue him so that way we can say we rescued somebody. Okay. So you were going to get rid of your Avengers Tower, you said, because you didn't want it to do this. So you're ready. And then you can activate both of them to
thwart.
Thwart and thwart.
Thwart.
Right, so that gets rid of that. Gets rid of that, so we don't get the extra on that turn. And then you rescued Shang-Chi! There you go. So Adri gets Shang-Chi in the next game. So basically what he does, he got 2 attack, 2 thwart. Response, after you play Shang-Chi from your hand, spend resource, stun an enemy. And here's for hire. I think there's rumors, and I mentioned in my unboxing video, that because of the hood, you put that in your discard. Or hang on, did we put him into play immediately? When the scheme is defeated, player defeated takes the ally into your hand. He's a freebie too. And removes the scheme from the game. So this actually gets removed from the game. So he's a freebie, you can put him out right now. So you can put him up here, put him up here in the front, that way. Front center. So you can actually use him right now to do. So response, after you play Shang-Chi from your hand, spend a lightning resource to stun the enemy.
I have none.
Well, then maybe you didn't want to play it. I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna beat him on the next turn anyways. That's fine. Just go ahead and play. Because you can use him to still attack, right? Yeah. Or a thwart. You want that big knockout with the full 6 points on the next turn. Alright, so you want to thwart then? Thwart. Alright.
And
Or scratch that. Did you want to just beat him right now? I don't know why I did that. Put that back.
Because
can
I do both?
Yes, put him back in. No, put him back into your hand. How much does that card cost to do 6 damage?
3.
How many cards do you have?
I know. Yeah, I thought I had to do that next
Oh,
time.
no, you're good. We didn't know that you were going to put Shang-Chi into your hand. I didn't know you were going to get a free card out of that. So, yeah, so you play that, Shang-Chi. You do 6 damage. And the extra doesn't matter because...
It's to
stun him, and he's going to be... No mas. Es cero. So there we go. That is Taskmaster. Again, this is rookie mode, so of course...
It's easier.
It's easier. There's stuff that we're not accomplishing. We're not getting enough of the scheme cards out. And that's one thing in rookie mode that I think they should allow you to decrease the deck size maybe. Maybe like in rookie mode they should change it that way too. Because in this case, we weren't able to get any more guys. Now let's see here. This would have been an attack. Right? This would have been an attack. This would have been an event. This would have been an event. So see, we still wouldn't have been able to get a second guy to rescue. Even if we let that play out. This would have let him get a weapon. This one would have discard an upgrade or support you control. And if you don't, you get surge. So that's what happened if we kept going. But we beat him. So we will be doing the Be Right Back again. So that way we can set up for the next game with the next hero. And I think it is Zola. We're also going to probably take Bella for a quick walk. So this break may be slightly longer than our previous ones. But we will be right back. Right? See.
See.
See.